So by now you have probably heard that Animal Crossing New Horizons is going to update on the 30th of July, which in day of recording is tomorrow. Today I will be going through the trailer and breaking it down and explaining my thoughts on the new features. So let's begin with the first new feature we were introduced to. The first new feature introduced was the fireworks, which will be displayed every Sunday night all through August. It has been shown that Isabel and Red will be hosting the event, which is nice to see Isabel not just behind the desk in resident services all day. However, Red is a little odd. When we were introduced to Red in Animal Crossing New Horizons, Isabel made an announcement that day about a strange and dangerous figure roaming around the island, which I figure is a little odd to then proceed to hire him. The next new feature is the Dream Suite returning, which for some people, like me, is very exciting. The player will need to have a bed in the island or in their house. They will interact with the bed and two options will appear. One option is to go to sleep and one is to just lay there. If the player chooses to go to sleep, they will be transported into a mystical place where Luna approaches them. Luna is returning from past games, but is without Weddle. Weddle was the person you would go to get custom designs from the island which you were visiting. He was also part of the Dream Suite. Unfortunately, though, in New Horizons, he is replaced by a custom designs portal. Many people are sad about this and wish for there to be an excuse for Weddle to return, but in the trailer he is not featured, and as much as evidence goes, it looks like he will not be returning. Another thing about this update is that you will need Nintendo Switch Online membership to take part in the Dream Suite, which for some people who do not have Nintendo Switch Online membership, this is very disappointing, as well they wish to take part in the event but cannot. The other thing in this update is, of course, save data. I'm not going to go to death about that because I do not understand why, but I do know that it is very reassuring for people who keep their Switch on them just so they can't lose it, and I am one of these people. So if you have an item that took you for ages, you do not have to worry about losing it if you lose your Switch. And that's just going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be looking into theories about the next update, because the next update, as we saw in the trailer, is fall or autumn for me, and it looks like we will be seeing the returning of Jack, which is very exciting. This is my first Animal Crossing game, so I do not have all the knowledge as other YouTubers may have, so this is the best of my knowledge, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.